We start things out over at Homestead as the Spartans look to pick up another important SAC win over Bishop Luers. It's Homestead and the Knights in our signature matchup. Spartans ready to get this one rolling on their home floor. Homestead up too early as Mac Welker finds Mason Weaver on the outside, and he launches and drills a triple to get the Spartans going. Jake Kuhlman with the rock now as he drives and dishes to an open Weaver in the corner, and that's money for a second time. His second three ball to put Homestead up 7. Luers trying to get something going now as Carmani Davis feeds Ale Taylor, and he drills a long 2 to keep the Knights in it. Zen Zafersky working for Luers now as he drives, spins, and gets a tough mid-range jumper to fall to cut the Spartan lead down to 2. Braylon McNeese looking to make a pass here for the Spartans as he mails it over to Ryder Amell on the outside, and he cashes in on another Homestead 3 as the Spartans roll on to win it at home and stay undefeated in SAC play, 59-47. And in the early game at Spartan Arena, the Homestead girls also clashing with Bishop Luers. Spartans up big to start the fourth as Toledo commit Gabby Helsum steps through the defense and gets her shot to fall to add to the Homestead advantage. Harvest Green with the rock now for the Knights as she surveys, gets around her defender, and drops it in the bucket for 2. Spartans still in full control here as Susie Perigo throws it ahead to Aggie Bell, and she gets a tough bucket to go as Homestead dominates 84-27.
Another important doubleheader in the SAC tonight as Wayne traveled to Carroll High School and both their girls and boys teams faced off in conference matchups. Starting off with the boys, both teams ready to go with a packed crowd. Started the first and Jack Van Order with a quick lob to Brody Fisher at the top of the key to drain the first bucket of the night for the Chargers. And Generals on the move now. LaShawn Green drives inside to kick it out to Tyree Eldridge, and he'll cash in a bucket of his own. Chargers firing inside now, but it's going to be rejected by Uriah Williams, who says not today. But that doesn't stop Lincoln Powell as he swats this one, and Van Order breaks away for the and one, but gets the foul instead. And Wayne comes right back as Everett Atkinson lays in an easy 2 as the Generals stay in control, defeating Carroll 66-49, the final. And earlier in the night, the girls' Generals faced the Chargers. Third quarter, Carroll leading and some motion outside until the ball reaches Lily George as she'll fire in for 2. Wayne working on the outside here until finding Mariah Bryant as she stays behind the arc to drop in this 3. Inbound pass right to Olivia Hotch as she'll never look back for some more points for the Chargers. And Wayne with this rebound for Diaviana Irons taking it all the way down the court for this basket, but it's not enough as Carroll goes on to win it 64-44, the final.
And at Northrop, the Bruin boys playing host to red-hot undefeated Southside. Archers with the lead out of the half as Corte Wallace attacks the rim and kicks it back out to Joshua Sandoval in the corner, and he buries a triple. Northrop starting to get something going here as Miles Scott gets it to Donlarae Reese for a quick bucket to cut the game a little closer. Javon Irby with the rock now as he throws it down the floor to Kendrick Alexander, and he uses the glass for 2 as Southside improves to 7-0. The first time
LaShawn Green drives inside to kick it out to tie
it 65-49. And the Northrop girls also welcoming Southside for the doubleheader. Riley Diedrich Williams handling things for the Archers as Kamaya Morris rips the ball away and makes a beeline right to the cup for the easy lay-in to open up scoring. Morris with it again here as she finds Sanaya Kimbrough, and she connects on a long jumper to push the Bruin lead to 6. Southside trying to get back in it as Sophia Monte drives right down the lane and drops it in for 2. But Northrop still goes on to secure the win at home, 44-19.
Switching gears to Northside boys facing Snyder. Fourth quarter, Snyder leading by 10. Panthers' Ketron Pashkal driving and fighting his way to the basket for 2 here, but not so fast. Northside's Max Goheen will pull up with the jumper, responding right back. Next play, Snyder tips it and launches a pass to Trail Hogue as he slams down with this dunk. And Legends on the move, Sebastian Moore this time with the alley-oop to keep it within 10. But Hogue has more tricks up his sleeve as he ended the night with 15. And Snyder stayed on top in the final frames, winning 59-57 the final. And earlier in the night, Snyder and Northside girls clashing on the floor. Panthers dominating in the fourth as Jayona Floto not giving up. She'll take this one for herself, splashing in a triple for some much-needed points. Snyder's turn, and Maya Jackson doesn't slow down the pace, adding 2 more. And Northside's Floto will get the rebound this time. She takes it coast to coast, releasing another Legends bucket here. But Panthers will work around the defense as Cadence Wallens earns another bucket, and Snyder wins 74-11 the final.
And for our final SAC doubleheader, a festive scene at Concordia as the Grinch hops on the call for the boys matchup with Bishop Dwenger. George Poyery with the inbound here for the Saints as he throws it over to Luke Decusen, and he connects on the triple from the wing. Cadets going to work now as Evan Armstead spins around his defender and puts it in off the glass for two. Dwenger not going away anytime soon, though, as Poyery puts up a three of his own, and it splashes in. Poyery puts up 22 as the Saints win it in overtime, 58-56. And that is all for our high school hoops highlights. And you can find the full list of scores from 21 Country if you scan the QR code on your screen or head to 21livenews.com/sports. And in more hoops action earlier today, the Purdue Fort Wayne women welcoming Aquinas to the Gates Center. PFW with a big lead out of the half as Riley Best gives to Ella Riggs. She makes a move, drives, and puts it in the cup and gets her bucket to go. She ends the day with 24. Best with the rock here again as she finds Alana Nelson at the wing, and she drills a triple of her own, part of a game-high 26-point performance for her. Don still working, passing the ball around as Betts gets in the same spot, and it's the same result. Another three ball as PFW absolutely dominates Aquinas, 104-31.